Tricia here with Absolutely You Home and Garden. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on my square foot garden. Last year I had a little bit of a plan I drew out as to where all of my plants that I'm growing are going to go. This time I'm kind of just going to wing it. I've got my cold crops up front, and the back towards the trellis is where I'm going to put my tomatoes, in front of that peppers, and so on. So I've got a few different varieties and a few different type of vegetables that we're going to be putting in the square foot garden. Veggies over here. So these are cantaloupes. I've got 6 of them. I don't need 6. We'll figure out where we're going to put everything. I've got some pickles, and look, I've got a cute little pickle right here. And some other little guys. So they are ready to get planted. So I've got 3 pickles, and then I've got 3 squash. These are the summer squash zucchinis, and they've got a couple little zucchinis on them. So we've got those veggies, and then I could hardly even walk in here. Alright, so I've got Roma tomatoes here. I've got 2 of them in the pack that I'll just divide. These ones just washed off, so I know not to use that marker again. I think it came with the pack on Amazon. But those 2 are the beefsteak tomatoes, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of those. I don't need that many either. I overseeded, obviously, so that I would, if some died, I would be alright. These are Roma tomatoes. I've got 2. And then this one are cherry tomatoes. So I've got 2 of the cherry tomatoes. And these over here, I've got, you know, those cute little red, and those little packs with the little bell peppers in them that you get from the store. They are just tiny little bell peppers that you can eat with dips and stuff. That's what these are. So I've got 2 red minis, 2 yellow minis, and then these here are, these are my store-bought red bell peppers that I just took the seeds out of them and planted them. So they're doing awesome. So I've got those 2. I have got 4 jalapenos, 5 jalapenos, and this guy started coming up in the corn pack when I started growing this corn here, and so I just pulled it out, and I'm guessing it's a radish because that's what it looks like. I've never grown a radish, and I think when it starts popping out like that, it's ready to eat, so I should probably just pull that out, but I'll do that soon. Anyway, so we've got those, and what else? I've got, oh, yep, I've got some Anaheim peppers. I use those for my salsas. I've got 4 of those. So we've got quite the project. I'm going to get all of my veggies in the square foot garden. You can see that I have this little bottle in here. It's because I had a ton of ants in here. I still do right here. I had some broccoli and cauliflower, 3 nice plants that were about this tall, and they just devoured them. So I looked it up, and you put 1 part borax to 3 parts sugar inside a water bottle of some kind. And look at all those ants. So it just attracts them to go inside. I've got a little hole here. And they go in there and eat the sugar and also the borax, and then they die. So it seems to be working pretty good, and I see a lot less ants. Before I start, guys, I want to show you this other cute little trellis. So I got both of these, this one and the one over by the greenhouse, on Amazon. I think it was about $110 or so. This one did blow over. I had this one over there by the greenhouse, and it blew over and broke in a couple spots. So after you build it, Broke right there too. So right after you build it, get some stakes and get that secured into the ground because, well, it gets super windy over here and it just broke it, but gladly we were able to get that fixed. I've got a honeysuckle right here that I think is just gonna look so pretty just draped over this. And then we did this, these are not cow panels, I'm not sure, it's not chicken wire, I'm not sure what it is, but we just put these up so that Milo and the other dogs couldn't get in here. And then I can just pull this piece of wire shut and hook it onto that piece of wire over there. So eventually that honeysuckle is going to cover this. Over here I'm just going to maybe put, I'm not sure, maybe some cantaloupe and have it hang over, climb up that fence and hang over the other side. So I think it looks better for sure than it did, and really we're just trying to keep the dogs out. But look how cute. I moved this to where my little hanging basket can just hang this way so we can see it when we start walking over here. So that'll be cute with that hanging basket. I'll have a bunch of my plants that are in the greenhouse just hanging over that basket, and I think it will look nice. So I've got them set up. The tomatoes I can do 1 and 1 square foot. So I've got them split up. These ones here are the beefsteak tomatoes. That one's aroma there, and then a cherry tomato. Here I've got my 5 jalapenos, and then I've got 4 Anaheims. And then here I've got my red bell peppers. And I've got my mini bells here, and also I'm not sure what they need to be in, or I'm not sure if they need to be just 1 in a square foot, but that's what I'm gonna do. So that's gonna go right in this row here. I have some broccoli and cauliflower that I'm sowing, just started sowing the new seeds since those ants killed them. They're downstairs on the heating mat now. So hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be able to plant those in here. You could just break these right apart from each other. With the tomatoes, I'm going to be planting it to about here with the soil. It looks like it's been chewed on a little bit. That looks weird. So you just remove the leaves and go ahead and plant it deeper. That way some more roots will grow and it will be a stronger plant. Oh, I forgot my plant tone. decided I'm going to put my corn here. So I have, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 corn stalks. So I'm going to do right in this area here. I'm just going to grab the shovel and kind of loosen up the soil a little bit. I decided to dig up these little spots too by this trellis because that's where I'm going to have my cucumbers climb up. We're going to go ahead and plant the cucumber plants. Look at that cute little guy. I'm going to do 2 on this side and 1 on the other side since I only have 3. So I've still got 3 squash and 6 cantaloupes that I need to plant. I'm still kind of deciding on where I want to put those. So that'll be for another day. But I've got the corn all planted up, the 3 cucumbers. I ended up digging up some cosmos. So these cosmos seeded themselves from last year, and they're beautiful. So I had to dig up a couple to put these cucumbers in, so I planted them right here to kind of even it out a little bit. But those look kind of like these asparagus ferns, so I thought they'd be perfect in with those. So you can't see these. These ones are too small to cut, so you let them go to seed so that they get bigger and thicker next year or each year. So all the small ones just stay and go to seed. And I've got all this planted up. Give everything a quick little water here, and then we're done for tonight. Thanks you guys so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next.